accent.
Entonces pasamos al grupo de derechos humanos Sikh.
We'll now hear from the Sikh Human Rights Group.
The Sikh Human Rights Group applauds the OHCHR's work on holding states to account for human rights violations. However, we know that the highest number and most horrendous violations are now done by globalized non-state movements and actors. The current mechanisms lack competence to effectively address this large emerging threat. The UN Charter permits UN bodies to look into this. We urge the HRC to explore ways to protect people's human rights from these movements. We also request HRC to take note of countries like Canada who engage in political eugenics. They licentiously abuse anti-terrorism legislation inconsistent with permissible derogations to refuse entry to some people who have no record of illegality in their countries or anywhere in the world. Senior members and government ministers of South Africa's ANC were refused entry long after apartheid ended, hypocritically applauding the end of apartheid and gushingly praising Nelson Mandela. Canada also sanctimoniously passed judgment on the ANC movement. Canada has also denied entry to some UK and European citizen Sikhs by accusing them of forcibly subverting another democratic country, namely India, while India has no issue with those individuals. I believe India has objected to being used as an excuse. Anti-terrorism powers are being abused to infringe freedom of expression for domestic electoral prerogatives. We urge the SR on human rights and terrorism to take cognizance. We further welcome the present Indian government's initiative to resolve some of the issues that arose with the international Sikh community following the attack on the Golden Temple in 1984. However, we are dismayed that India continues to hold more than 20 Sikhs in prisons in violation of their rights even when they have long served their sentences. One prisoner, Lal Singh, has been held over 10 years beyond his...
You have gone over time. I will now give the floor to the World Evangelical Alliance.
In resolving issues. Thank you.
Mr. Vice